All right, let's just dive right in. Do you ever feel like your brain is just a web browser with like 100 tabs open all at once? One second you're watching an elite athlete do something incredible. The next, you're neck deep in some scientific theory, and then bam, you're laughing your head off at a stand-up routine. It is a constant, chaotic flood of information. So today, we're going to try and make some sense of that madness. Okay, so I'm about to throw 4 completely different things at you, all pulled straight from that digital stream we live in. As you see them, just hold one simple question in your head. What on earth connects all of these? First up, you've got this. This is peak physical excellence. It's the sound of defying gravity, of years and years of training boiled down into just a few seconds of absolute perfection. That's pure discipline right there. And then we get this. A comedian just masterfully dissecting her own name to get a huge laugh. It's so witty, it's sharp, and it's a complete 180 from a full twisting layout. Next, we jump into pure absurd conflict. A simple lost bag situation somehow explodes into an accusation of international terrorism. You know, it's that kind of bizarre, high-stakes comedy that just completely cuts through all the noise. And finally, to top it all off, we land right here. It's this dense scientific term, methionine restriction, just pulled from a deep dive on longevity. There's no setup, there's no punchline, just really complex health data. So what do they all have in common? Well, they all live right next to each other, just colliding without any context in that endless scroll. And this isn't just random noise. This is the very structure of how we get our information now. It's a relentless mix of the profound, the profane, and the professional. So how do we even start to sort through this chaos? Well, a huge chunk of it falls into one massive category. Let's call it the optimization engine. This is the part of the stream that's constantly whispering in your ear, you can be better, you can be faster, stronger, richer. And this engine, it really runs on 3 main fuels. First up, health and longevity, living longer and better. Second, wealth and productivity, making more money, getting more stuff done. And third, attractiveness and self-image, basically looking and feeling your absolute best. And this is where the stream gets, complicated. It'll show you completely different and sometimes honestly conflicting paths to the exact same goal. You'll see scientists talking about the benefits of restricting certain proteins to live longer, and then the very next video is an expert telling you all about testosterone replacement therapy to boost your vitality. 2 totally complex strategies served up right next to each other. And oh boy, the stream loves to show us the absolute extremes of what's possible. I mean, take Joan McDonald. She started her fitness journey after she turned 70 and completely transformed her body and her health. This is the kind of stuff that makes you feel like, wow, any goal is achievable at any age. It's incredibly inspiring. And this drive, it's not just about your physical health. It's about wealth, right? Like Amber Scholl, who built $1 million business from her bedroom with this fake it till you make it vibe. It's also about your mindset, with videos that break down the psychology of being hot, not as vanity, but as a form of self-respect. It's this full spectrum push toward becoming your ultimate self. But here's the really crucial question. Constantly being told to optimize every single part of your life, your diet, your income, your mindset, that can be exhausting, right? So what happens when that pressure just becomes too much? Where does the stream offer us an escape? And that brings us to our second major theme, the entertainment escape. This is the content that doesn't ask you to be better. It just asks you to watch, to laugh, to feel something, anything, other than that pressure. And you can feel the tonal shift almost immediately. This content isn't about optimizing, it's about observing. A brilliant punchline like this one from SNL works because it taps into something we all know, a shared cultural moment. And it offers this little bit of pure, simple release. These escapes, they come in a few distinct flavors. Of course, you've got comedy, which uses laughter to help us make sense of the world. Then there's nostalgia, like watching old clips from Flashdance or 16 Candles that just tap into these powerful core emotions. And then there's pure absurdism, like a truly wild date story, which is an escape into just sheer, unbelievable chaos. So you see, this isn't just about mindless distraction, it's actually functional. Entertainment is the whole ecosystem's pressure release valve. It's the balance to that relentless push for optimization, giving us all the way to cope, to process, and honestly, just to breathe. But the stream doesn't just hold our present pressures and our pastimes. There's a third, incredibly powerful current running through it, the future. And right now, that future is being delivered to us every single day through AI. And a lot of this stuff is incredibly practical. It's empowering. Take this simple hack. You have no idea what to make for dinner, so you just snap a picture of your fridge, and an AI tells you what you can cook. This isn't science fiction anymore. It's a real tool you can use tonight to solve a real, everyday problem. And this really gets to the core duality of AI that we're seeing in our feeds. On one side, you have this incredible promise, automated scientific discovery, tools that supercharge our intelligence, but on the other side, we're being warned about the peril, companies trying to monetize your thoughts, and the potential for this tech to be used for some really sophisticated social engineering. So what this all means is that AI content isn't just showing us a possible future, it's actively delivering the actual tools and, the new anxieties of that future directly into our hands right now. It's a force that is actively shaping what comes next. Okay, so after navigating the chaos, the pressure to optimize, the need to escape, and the arrival of the future, where does that leave us? Well, it leaves us with a choice. We can either be passive consumers just getting swept along by the current, or we can become active curators of our own reality. So what does that even mean? It means practicing active curation. It's the simple, intentional act of choosing what information you let into your brain. It's understanding that every video you watch, every article you read, is a building block for your mindset, for your goals, for your entire understanding of what's possible. Because at the end of the day, this stream, this wild, chaotic, overwhelming kaleidoscope of content, it is so much more than just a distraction. It's the digital environment where our ambitions are born, where our anxieties are magnified, and where our very sense of reality gets shaped. And that really brings us to the final question. The content stream is infinite. It will never, ever stop. The only thing that's finite is your attention. So knowing everything you now know about all the forces at play, what will you choose to see?